Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro, because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
all right, bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
On the wing, it's MP, guarded by Wells. Chalk up two right there.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
The drive by MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, the D is trying to knock MP around, but he muscles it home.
And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Now Wells. Patrick Wells misses another. And here's MP on the outside. And it's rebounded by Zach Timmerman.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Hawkins with it. Picked up by Stoffer. From deep, it's MP. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist.
What a beauty. Good to see MP cashing it in from deep. The scouts want to see that he has that kind of outside range.
Here's Wells. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting points inside, that's how to make high school coaches feel good. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now Wells, 5 points in the game. The three, it's hauled in by Eric Fisher, the Dynasty leading. And here's MP on the outside, and Robinson pulls it down. And the Wolfpack with possession. Michael Stauffer on the wing, passes to Wells. And here's Stauffer. Here's Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And Michael Stauffer with the three.
Trouble brewing whenever Stauffer's hitting from distance. He's developing a well-rounded game.
MP up top, guarded by Wells. Fisher with it. Hopkins. Here's MP. Misses the wing jumper. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
And that's the confidence that people love about MP. A complete lack of hesitation. That's an assertive play by the young man.
Passes to Wells. Over MP. The second chance effort. And Dave Zadirico with the block. Here's MP.
You're kidding me.
The scouts are salivating over that. MP with an explosion of a dunk.
Now Wells. He's got 5. Now here's Stauffer. Back to Wells. For 3. Patrick Wells misses another.
He keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light very early in this game if he keeps it up. That's a smart shot by the offense, even if it didn't go.
Yeah, he shouldn't hesitate to take it again.
Stauffer. Wells, now covered by MP. Looking to get going. Misses in close.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
His activity was just as effective as a block. Made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
No good there with the triple. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
And here's the break. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher. MP has been something else this first half, well on its way to a huge game. Pass over to Robinson. Timmerman. Robinson sets the screen. Zach Timmerman going in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Timmerman has previously struggled with some back injuries, but showing his strength inside, there's no sign of slowing down.
Timeout called by the Dynasty. And a new group getting ready for the Wolfpack.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his
And the Wolfpack making a change here. Takes the three. Drops it in from long range.
You just have to stay attached to MP in the corner. He's too slippery, and he's too good.
Puts up the three. Patrick Wells, and that's good.
That right there is a good shooter. Can't let him get clean looks.
Here's MP. In for another field goal. Now 9 of 14 on the night. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either center unit tonight.
And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Now Wells, now covered by MP. Back to Carter, passes to Wells. Unloads, and the Wolfpack, another three.
And that's the thing with Wells. His biggest strength offensively is the jump shot.
Here's Junior. MP up top, guarded by Wells. MP again.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
Pass to Carter. Wells, a screen. Now it's Carter outside. Johnson with the rock. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Carter. Wells, now covered by MP.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. And here's Carter. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass and in. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. And Patrick Wells outside. The Dynasty grab the miss. MP with the rock. Robinson picks him up defensively.
I see you. That was sweet.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Stepping to the line, Patrick Wells, sometimes gets described as arrogant, but I'm sure he prefers the word confident. I mean, guys, who wouldn't?
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's the fast break. Brett Hopkins from outside connects it from downtown.
Hawkins saw the turnover. He got ahead of the play to make himself an option, and then he capitalized.
Wells misses inside. MP right side. Dish to Fisher. Here's MP. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Dynasty ahead, just dominating this one. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Outside Stauffer. Zach Timmerman on the wing. And Timmerman throws it down.
Defensively, you just have to respect Timmerman as a shooter. And that drive creates open lanes for his teammates.
Here's MP. Got it. Good job right there in the low post.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside Stauffer. Pick by James. 6 to shoot. Pass to Timmerman. Wells launches a 3. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now Wells. He's tightly guarded. Pass over to Robinson. Yes, and it's Patrick Wells picking up the assist.
That's a high basketball IQ play from Wells. You don't see him give it up very much, but a good pass to the open man there.
Here's MP. He's got 36 in this one. Zadirko, left side. Here's MP. It's a tad short, but it's good off the front of the rim.
Oh, MP, you just can't let him get loose in the mid-range because he can do damage from there.
Outside Stauffer. Robinson down low. Zadirko's there. Pass to Timmerman. Wells, now covered by MP. With 4 to shoot. Michael Stauffer for 3. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Inside. The Dynasty grab the miss. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. That one on Stauffer.
Oh my goodness, it's so tough to stop MP, especially at this level. He's the most talented player out of Plainview, maybe ever.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. Both shots are good from the stripe.
You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the court. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Banked in off the glass.
And they're just scoring at will, getting whatever shot they want out there.
Yeah, and the lead, it's only getting bigger. Not sure what the opposition is thinking at this moment.
Pass over to Robinson. And here is Timmerman. Cordova on the left side. Now it's Carter outside. Outside, Timmerman. Now here's James. To end the run. And it's Fisher with the rebound. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future. And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Robinson. And Hopkins pulls it down. Passes to MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
We've seen it from him over and over, but it never tires watching MP just ball out.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Now Robinson. Zadirko covering. From 13. Here's MP. Tries a three off the inbound. And it's not going to fall for him. Outside Stauffer. From down in the low post, it goes.
They make Stauffer battle for it inside, but the Wolfpack small forward is up to the task.
Here's MP. And the layup falls.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Pass to Timmerman. James. Now Stauffer. The layup off target. MP with the rock. He's picked up by Wells.
Well, you know the MP is going to get a swarm of attention when he gets inside. Defenders collapsing down on him, and he scores himself a trip to the line.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits them both. The Wolfpack with the ball. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Nails the three-pointer.
We know Patrick Wells loves to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at it.
MP outside. Yep, count it.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Here's Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Stauffer with the ball. Cobb on him. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Wells.
Oh, Wells is scrappy out there. Fantastic hustle after the miss.
MP high post. Wells on him. Out to Dillard. Junior outside. Cobb. On the wing, it's MP. Drains the triple.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Outside James. Passes to Wells. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Davidson. Robinson's shot is off.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
I need help. Ball coming, ball coming. Help him out, help him out. Give me that.
The shot that time, not on target. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
It's pretty clear. MP's coaches feel like he's the best athlete to ever come out of Plainview in any sport. And he showed it right there.
Wells with it.
Hey, right there.
That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I missed her.
Man, you mind if I
Use that
talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going
a
to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah, think about it. I can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front running high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time.
Mm-hmm.
That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you
Well,
talking
then
about?
pass the rock. All right, you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player.
Yeah.
And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, Somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as him, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But, yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. The stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining our coverage of the Illinois State High School Championship. What a matchup we have between the North Beverly Bearcats and the Plainview Panthers. Drake, what kind of matchup do you expect tonight?
Well, Joe, most fans expect North Beverly to once again take home the championship. But one thing we've learned throughout this tournament, you cannot count out MP and the Panthers.
Hard to bet against MP with the way he can dominate the game. But North Beverly has a complete roster.
Hey, the Bearcats are the cream of the crop when it comes to high school talent. They have the depth, but we'll see if anyone can match up and slow down MP.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Plainview Panthers going against the North Beverly Bearcats.
And the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State championships for them, an incredible run. The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Now here's Dermanenko. Cawthon on the outside. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And you look at the program North Beverly has put
For high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most.
Here's Dermanenko. Passes to Cawthon. Marcito with it. It's Ben on the wing. Dermanenko. Danny Cawthon for 3. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. On the court for North Beverly. He's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of the conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
And now here's Marcita. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Perchumpsy, and he banks in the layup.
They've come out fast and furious. This game already.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
Here's Marcita. Collins sets the screen. Outside, Marcita. A beautiful reverse layup.
Championship mentality. This time, Marcita gets inside the lane and makes it happen. North Beverly prepared for these situations all year long.
And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some problems.
Definitely. That size complicates your ability to run normal sets. Passing across the court. It's all so much more difficult when your team has a huge size disadvantage.
Now Now here's Dermanenko. Down low. Coffin, left side. Over Tombo. Try to bank it in, but it missed. Plainview on offense. Zadirko. Outside, Day. And there's the call on Patrick Wells. That is his first foul of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes gone by in this first quarter. Vlad Dermanenko for three. Chance. Bishop shot's good.
And in this matchup, you can be sure North Beverly will focus on MP. They know he's the in this Plainview machine.
MP is that guy. And as he goes, so does Plainview. Doesn't take a lot of scouting to see that.
Kicks it out to Perchowski. Again, the Panthers score. MP up to 5 assists now on the contest, doing a great job involving his team. Bishop with the screen. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Back to Chu. Aslanoglu outside. August Splitter on the wing. Connects it from downtown. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
6 to shoot. Back to Gibson. Fades back. On target from long range.
Stepping up the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Now Chu. Splitter left side. Passes to Coffin. And again, it's North Beverly with the triple.
That's what's great to see from a big man like Coffin. It's his ability to flex out and shoot from anywhere on the court. You don't see that from him all too often.
Little with it. Covered by Lee. And we're here in the second quarter. A hitter under 2.5 minutes played. And what a half it's been for MP so far, who recorded his 7th assist with that last dish.
Let's talk about Danny Coffin for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality too. So when a shot goes up, Coffin is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second chance buckets. Now here's Coffin. The three-pointer is off the mark. Defended by Chu. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's been a huge cat.
Just under 3 minutes played here in the second quarter. Misses from short range. The Panthers leading. And here is Justice Rosenberg from beyond the arc. And another 3 for Plainview.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer. And no matter how this game goes, what a run it's been for Plainview. The first time they've gotten this far in school history.
And you can tell by how much the town has loved it. Fairy tale ending or not, this has been a year to remember for Plainview. Closing in now on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Day. Mercida up top. And again, it's the Bearcats missing.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when you can. And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
And now here's Marcita. Cawthon sets the screen. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Now here's Dermonenko. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clock at 6. Outside, Marcita. That doesn't go in either for James Marcita. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Plainview out front, up by 16. And as we pause for halftime, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the third quarter after the break. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action. And here are the Panthers. 16-point lead, their largest margin in the game. And for some players, such a hollow ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
Now here's Dermonenko. Outside, Marcita. Grant Tombo with the block.
Undersized, yeah, but not going to get outworked. Grant Tombo smacked that attempt away.
He's guarded by Dermonenko.
Showing he can get up there and finish it off with authority.
You combine mobility with explosiveness, it's tough to handle.
And that's not something you're going to see every day at this level.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Passes to Cawthon. Outside, Marcita. 6 on the shot clock. Dermonenko with the bucket.
James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
Now here's Dermonenko. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, like me setting up the equipment, Dermonenko using his agility to make things happen. And he's frustrating opposing point guards all year long.
No good at the free throw line. Second one. Plainview with the ball. To the inside. And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
Center Zadirko is a threat inside. You can't allow him to get this deep.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening are pretty slim.
Pass to Dermonenko. Back to Marcita. They're missing the shot and will shoot 2. And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season. He
knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a cool player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP. And when you watch Marcita on the floor, the size he has at the 3 spot jumps out to you because he just looks like an NBA.
First one for him falls. And so he hits them both. And the Bearcats with possession here. Dishes to Marcida. North Beverly no good on that one either. And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle. Hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan, but man, when he gets into position, he's a load to deal with.
Marcida. Bishop with the screen. Outside, Marcida shoots the three. Knocks down the long J.
And in just a blink, they answer back with their own.
Mono, it's partly a matter of pride right now.
Boom! He jams it straight down. MP can smell that Illinois State title, racking up bucket after bucket. Here's Marcida. He has 7. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home court.
Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
Now a timeout called by North Beverly.
And Coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
He's going to make sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level is a team.
Swings it to Splitter. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Guarded by Rosenberg. Have their own miss. Dermonenko outside. Second chance shot. A rebound by Mark Little.
So many of the players in the community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers in town, but they love their basketball. Outside, Chu. August on the wing. And there is a whistle. That goes on Gibson. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's both teams making a change here. The shot off that time. Plainview on offense. Kennedy, he's guarded by Jones. Nails the three-pointer. And they have no answer for MP. He's pouring it on, willing his team to a state title. Kicks it out to Blue. For 3, Johnny Chu. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may have already been decided. It's the Panthers delivering the blowout. Time for a quick break, but when we return, we'll bring you final quarter of play just ahead. The Illinois State Championship on. Calls the timeout. Over it. Defended by Chu. Kennedy outside. That 3 off the mark. And around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing the shadow in the shape of the number 23, and it envelops this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
There's a reason he's a 5-star recruit, MP with a 30-point performance here in the state championship game. To the right side. Back to Chu. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Plainview.
Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
To the left wing, to the paint. The kick out to Gibson. As the double team. Clock is at 3. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
A lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now Chu. He's covered closely. Launches a 3. Rosenberg grabs the miss.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
And that one drops for him.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Out to the wing. To the middle. Here's Lee. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Plainview on offense. Covered by Lee. Rosenberg outside. Shot clock at 6. It's Tad Gibson on the wing. Sinks the tray. What a game it's been from MP so far with a 20-10 type of evening with the state title on the line. Swings it to Splitter. On the wing, James Marcita. Now Chu. Split. So it's Plainview now. Chu comes from the double team. Right wing. Kennedy outside. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by Lee. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The layup off target. Plainview on offense. Banked in off the glass.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Outside, Chu. Put it in the history book. The Plainview Panthers have done the unthinkable and are Illinois state champions. MP has led his school to glory, and this is a season Plainview will never forget.
You say about MP and this team, you could never count them out, and they took down a Titan in North Beverly today.
And out of all the schools to end the dominance of North Beverly, nobody the Plainview Panthers.
These kids are legends today and here on out. It's a Cinderella story that this state will never forget.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for...
I told you we were going to get that W, bro. We did that. Hey, yo. Did y'all look at the stand?
Yeah, dude. Our whole section was crying.
Oh, man, it was crazy. I did not realize how much we meant to everyone until I saw it on their faces,
Oh,
man.
man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some tears rolling down.
Right?
Come on, man. That was some emotional stuff, y'all.
Bro, I had tears, especially because, like, this is it for me. You know? I'm not playing college ball, and I'm definitely not playing in FIBA like our boy
Come
here.
on, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Nah, but for real,
Thank
I
you.
know Illinois, and you're going all the way to Hungary to play for our country? Yo, that's wild.
And I can't even think about that right now. I just got to focus on graduating first, and that's it.
Come on, man. You got the best grades on the team, and you talking about you got to
Here
graduate
you go.
first like you something at risk.
Hey, it's
Come
just
on,
one
man.
step at a time, P. You know, that's how you get to where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that and being a freak athlete.
Nah, that don't hurt. But if you're trying to build something big, you got to do it brick by brick, man.
Speaking of bricks, Benny over here been putting up bricks all
Here
season.
we
I
go,
knew
yeah.
you was gonna say that.
All right. So you got jokes now, huh?
I got jokes, I got the looks, I got the charisma.
Delusional self-esteem.
Whoa, throwing shots.
All the time, man.
Hello, everyone. I'll take a question from you.
Hey Dan, you've won tournament MVP in both the FIBA U17 World Cup and the FIBA U18 Championship. The 19 defeated World Cup run. Is there anything the United States and their star player MP can do to slow you down?
No.
Can you elaborate on that?
I have been the best player at national level since I was 16 years old. You call MP a star, but he hasn't won anything against real competition. He is overrated.
Those are bold words.
We are going to win the championship on Friday, and everyone will see that Spain has the best young basketball players in the world.
Hey, yo, y'all get a good look at this. MP, you gonna let him talk to you like this?
What you want me to do? Fight, buddy?
I mean, I would.
What? I mean, guys like our monster, man, they always trying to get under. What you want to do is let them know you're upset. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Nah, I don't like it. Cat too young to be that cocky.
I don't know, man. Nice. He earned it. But the only way to shut down somebody like that is to stay locked in and win. Everything else is wasted energy. You already know, man.
If you say so.
You guys can fit, you're small.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard this anthem is beautiful, one of the oldest in the world. You'll hear it tomorrow when they give us the trophy. I think you will like it. Very catchy.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was saying when he was telling me his schedule.
What?
Like you been still
Since a kid. Yeah.
Hey,
You don't know nothing else.
yeah, everything
He
good?
was saying that.
Okay, I gotta take care of
When they
this.
played
Excuse me,
in
sorry.
Mexico, that had to be dope.
Hey, when you guys get up there, I'll introduce you one by one, then open it up for questions. Friendly reminder, there are reporters from 27 countries in this room, so whatever you say will the world.
All right, no
Understood.
pressure.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Looks like they're ready for you. How are we feeling?
Relaxed.
Wonderful. Let's get to it. Okay, we're going to get started with Team USA's press availability. Representing Team USA will be Tim Fielder, Brandon George.
Hi, everyone. How y'all doing?
Let's start with you, Edith.
Edith Bauer, Sportmonatlich. I was wondering if you've had a chance to watch Spain's press conference from yesterday, specifically Ivan Almanza's comments saying MP is overrated and hasn't won anything against real competition.
Yeah, I saw it.
And?
He likes to talk. I like to play.
So no thoughts at all.
Like I said, I let my game do the talking. You know, so far it says that we have the best defensive rating in this tournament, and there's no accident that, you know, we over here, which is winning. You know, so he can do all that talking that he wants. But we're going to win tomorrow, and that'll speak louder than any soundbite that Almanza gives you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Finals. And what matchup we have for you between the U.S. and Spain. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. Guys, this is the matchup we've all been waiting for all tournament long.
Well, from very early on, it's been crystal clear that the U.S. and Spain were a class above the rest. Both teams unbeaten so far, so we are getting the best.
He leads the way for the U.S. He's been able to live up to expectations in his first international tournament. But this will be his toughest test yet.
And we know that MP and Almanza had some words leading up to the game. The pressure is on both of them. To walk the walk in what could be a classic championship game.
And at our table tonight, I'm alongside Brent Barry, and I'm Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. Here now, we'll look at how the U.S. lines up to start. MP is the and he runs the point. Flanking him on the wings are Fielder and Anthony. And at the 4, it's Babb along with Barton, stepping in at the 5. And to take a look at the starting Spain, we have Aguirre and Calderon in the backcourt. Out on the wing, it'll be Ceballos. Next to him, Mansa at the 4, and Fernandez bringing it all together as the center.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest, and we're talking winner take all in this showdown.
Now here's Harper, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Harper's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Aguirre against Harper. Pass to Almanza. That's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre. And as you mentioned, both Spain and the U.S. are undefeated coming into the finals. Both a perfect 6-0 through the group stages and the knockout round. Greg. This is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither's been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more matchup.
All right, Greg, one matchup to watch. Barton and Fernandez going at each other in center position.
Both of those players have huge size and command such a pressure. Play so similar, and both have a relentless style to attack the paint.
Here is Aguirre after the matchup from Harper. Outside, Aguirre. Almanza. That 3 off the mark. Harper against Lopez. Driving the lane. Gets it to go. An MP already into double digits in the first half. He has certainly come out with passion to start this game. And Greg, the way that Aguirre can navigate the floor, he is as elusive as they come.
And he has a great sense of how to set his teammates up. So much of Spain's offense comes from Maguire's ability to create out of thin air.
Harper, no good. Spain trails by 5. Now here's Lopez. Pass to Lucas. Now here is Aguirre. Here's Almanza. Spain again can't hit. Ball. He's got 10. And Mendoza pulls it down. To play. It's hauled in by USA. And Brent, with this USA team, they can dominate on both sides of the ball.
They simply attack. They attack you on offense. They attack you on defense. Every foot of the court has to be fought for against this team. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Harper against Aguirre. Pass to Almanza. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now Campbell. Here's Harper. Another miss by Harper.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
So it's USA now. Up to the basket by Spain on the other end.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Spain trails by 8.
Well, you look at what Almanza has accomplished already in his young career. It's a lot of hardware for a young player.
And he was the tournament MVP for the Under-17 World Cup and the Under-18 Euro. So he's shown he can play well when it matters most. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Pass to Fielder and out of bounds. Spain will have it. Here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And even though Brent Almanza isn't in the NBA, he has been at the pro levels in Europe for quite some time.
Well, since early in his career, he's been playing against grown men. When you're 16, 17, that is huge in your experience and your development. Almanza ready for anything.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, a great player, a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Harper. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
USA shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Shooting 2. And that one falls for Harper. Brent, something that has stood out all tournament long. The leadership role that MP has stepped into.
Well, since the winning Joe, this guy for the U.S., that says a lot. He sets the tone, and he says what needs to be said.
Spain making a switch here. Ramirez is checked in. Here's Ramirez. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mendoza's shot is off. USA leading by 12. And what a showing from MP. He's come out and made a statement to Almanza and the rest of Spain.
Well, Almanza may be full from eating his words right about now. Done fire under MP. He is torching him right now.
Pass to Ramirez. Here's Almanza. Mendoza passes to Calderon. There's the screen. 5 to shoot. Down low. Spain needs to get off a shot here. Ramirez can't get it to go.
And for all of the concerns and all of the chatter that was out there of whether or not MP could step up for those things have been said.
And a lot of folks viewed this tournament as MP's first real test. Well, he's passed it with flying colors with the performance.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to do the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's hauled in by USA. Hansen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, if you're the USA team, there's one guy outside you have to watch. That is Edgar Calderon.
You know, Brent, he has been one of the best outside shooters all tournament long. Can knock down the 3 with the best of them. Lucas is checked in for Spain. Aguirre comes in for Ramirez. It's blocked.
Trying to score it over Barton there. I think he took that as an insult.
Campbell is checked in for USA. Lopez is checked in for Spain. Here's Almanza. Drills it from outside. Almanza's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
It is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Luke. Offline with the baseline jumper. And so we conclude the first half. USA leads by 15. Wait briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 team, with the second half on the way. Here's Harper. Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball is.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond.
So it's Spain now, following the 3 from Harper. Pass to Almanza. That's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre. Aguirre's got 3 assists now in this one. Harper against Aguirre. Three-pointer. Good. MP is played with a on his shoulder. Point night for him when his country has needed him the most. Here's Mendoza. Pass to Lopez. With the teardrop, Campbell grabs the board.
And in terms of prospects, Almanza is as polished as he is game ready on day one.
And he's such a fluid finisher, especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. He gives you everything you could want from that position.
Offensive rebound, Mendoza. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. USA leading by 16. Lopez over to help. Harper dishes to Barton. Fires at the elbow. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's going to knock down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Our defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
So it's USA now. It's Barton on the wing. He tries for three. Hands it from downtown. And USA leads by 21.
Unselfish play there by Fielder, and he hits his man where he can do something with the basketball.
Well, we all know shooting and defense for the national game. So important for the U.S.
Well, he does both things at such a high level. A very sticky defender, and you can't sag off of him on drives on the offensive end. This guy helps spread the floor, contributes in a lot of ways.
Good on the three-point shot. Harper's got 38 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Almanza. He's got 9. That one's off, still out of sync.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling. The last time the USA squad won this tournament was in 2021. We went all the way when France was the host.
And you can see some of those similarities between that team and this one. Even with their recent success, you know Team USA expects nothing short of a championship.
You know, Brent, all game long, we've seen MP getting what he wants on offense. And I see the smile on your face. You love the way he plays, clearly outplaying Almanza.
And this is exactly what Almanza should have been afraid of. MP is cooking him and looks anything but overrated.
Here is Harper. After the basket by Spain on the other end. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harper's got 44.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Aguirre with it. Now defended by Harper. Scooped up. The wide open look here for Lopez. It's off the back, and Lopez has got his first points in this one. Here's Harper. Again, USA.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
With 1 on the clock, that one no good. And it's USA incomplete. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And we are down to just one more quarter of play between Spain and the U.S. for tonight's title game. And what an absolutely lovely city hosting this final. Brent, enjoyed it as much as me. Debrecen, Hungary, our location this evening.
And the culture that this city has sitting in the Great Plains of Hungary, some incredible museums can be found here. What a tremendous experience this has been.
Here's Coleman. To the paint, here's Spain grabs the miss.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Ceballos can't drop the tough. Making a switch here. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
And really, however this game goes, how great is summer basketball? International play always scratching that itch.
And Brett, for whatever reason, summer ball hits different. That's especially true for international competition.
It's good.
Well, all night, why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Calderon. Pass to Fernandez. Here's Almanza. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And that's a great sign for Fernandez as he develops. I want to see more passing from him.
Calderon against Harper. And the shot is good. Harper's got 50 points.
And Sean Babb for this USA squad is a guy you gotta squeeze because he's the glue that keeps that.
The ability to facilitate and create out of the post or elbow, critical. Babb has great court awareness and helps the U.S. get the looks they want.
Now here's Harper. There's the drive. Count it. Harper's got 52 points.
He's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Now Calderon. Pass to Almanza.
Oh, yes, sir.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, Calderon has been tagged as a shooter, but this time dishing it.
11 feet away. Harper, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Calderon against Harper. Lets it fly from 18. Calderon, no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Harper's shot's good.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Calderon, no good. Now USA with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Harper, no good. 51 seconds left in the game. Calderon has the open look. The 19-footer is on the money. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Ceballos. Here's Fernandez. Can't connect from short range. Now USA with it. Driving inside. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 58.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Good work there as it goes.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And there it is. The USA gets it done. And they win the Under-19 championship with a perfect 7-0 record. Brent, what an incredible tournament for them.
Well, if you talk about a complete team, that was this USA group. Dominant on both ends of the floor, and they came together at the right time to cap off this historic run.
You said it, Brent. What more can you say about
on himself and Team USA, but he knew what they were capable of. Incredible job of performing under pressure.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Who's overrated now, man? Still you. Come on, you did your thing now. Hey, enjoy my anthem, man.
So how'd you get him to do this?
Well, I know he's your favorite actor, and I got to end with his agent, so I thought, why not see if I can make something happen?
What's up, man?
MP, what's up, my man?
Jalen, man. Thank you for the invite, man. I appreciate it. You got a good group here.
Yeah, of course, man. Your manager did most of the work, though. He's a good guy.
Yeah? No doubt. Yeah, he's on it.
Hey, Jalen, you mind if I get a couple seconds to talk to my client? I got to catch him up on a couple things.
Of course. And thanks for the Bieber tickets.
Don't mention it.
Bieber tickets.
You got a good manager, MP. Hold on to this guy.
For sure. So, what's up with these Bieber tickets, bro?
You know, it's a lot of stars in the gym today, man.
Yo.
How you feeling?
Come on, man. You know me. I'm ready to hoop.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is that, Austin Reeves over there?
Oh, yeah. Been meaning to talk to you about that.
You think he saw that thing?
Oh, the thing when you called him a wannabe role player at best?
Man, why do people have to be digging up these old tweets? I was 16 when I posted that.
Yo, look where you at. You in the league now, man. You under a microscope. Why don't you just go over there, say what's up, clear the air?
Might as well, right?
I mean, it's no use hiding.
I don't even know what that means, man. Let's go.
I don't even know what that means.
Let's go. Yo, Austin. What's up, man? I'm MP.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, man.
Okay.
I've been a fan of yours for a minute now. You've been doing your thing. How you went undrafted to now starting with LeBron? That's super inspirational, man.
I thought I was a wannabe role player at best.
Look, I was 16 when I posted that. I got caught up in the moment, man.
Well, now you're in this moment. Are you gonna back all that talk up?
Yeah.
You really think you're him, don't you?
I know I'm him.
Yo, I need to talk to you for a second. Hey, we'll be right back. Huh?
Yo, what you
Look,
doing, man?
Look, a lot of guys talking this league. You sure you know what you're doing?
Pete, it'd be worse if I back down.
Okay, I don't know about that, all
What
right?
you talking about? You forget how we met? You was trying to get up in my head just like Austin, and then I had to shut you down, earning your respect and then your friendship, bro.
It kind of went along those lines.
Man, that's exactly how it happened, man. The real ones don't respect you if you back down.
Look, well, just make sure you back it up, all right? Because nobody respects somebody who can't put their money where their mouth is.
Pete, I got this, all right?
All right. Go on, man. Make me proud, all right?
Plainview.
Go get it.
Got it.
Hey, yo, right here. Yo, watch him. Get outside. Hey, go over there. Get through here. Get him out. Push it. Oh, call that. Pick up left. Hey, go over. Stay there. Way to go, Gobert. Hey, come around. Foul. Get the perimeter. Over. Stay there. Let him shoot that. Hey, box. Ah! Yo, watch him. Hey, who's watching now?
Get board, get board! Good snatch, Gobert! Get the perimeter!
Get mine, get mine. Oh, where's the foul, ref? Stay on him. Yo, watch him. Hey, let's go. Move around. That's a foul. Get board. Get board. Way to get it. Hey, come help me out. Shoot that. Out! Out! What's up with that? Ball, ball! Get outside! Get outside! You got him! Get over! Over! Good board, baby! Way to go, Gobert! Oh, come on! Stay on him! Ball, 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 ball! Grab that board!
Looks like I might be him after all, huh?
I know you're not talking like that after an open run.
I don't know. It looked like you was taking it serious.
You got a lot to learn, Rook.
I know a little bit.
And you're going to learn a lot more when these games start counting.
Hey, now these.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you